If you are making these mistakes, no wonder you are not gaining muscle. The first mistake that I'm seeing in the gym is that many people are doing the things so wrong and then they wonder why they are not building muscle. I'm gonna show you an example of the wrong technique with the biceps. Here are 2 dumbbells and they do it like this, very fast, like this. Feeling nothing, or doing like this, you know, training the ego, handling so heavy weight, okay, and doing nothing at all. So the right technique is to do it like this, okay? Feel the muscles, feel the bicep. Put your mind in the bicep and then let them grow. Like this, you know? You have to let the biceps know that they have to feel the muscles, feel the movement, feel the weight, and then little by little, with the right technique, they are gonna grow, they are gonna get bigger, and they are gonna manage a heavier weight. And now I'm gonna show you an example for chest. For chest, I have here 2 dumbbells and I'm gonna show you what you don't have to do. Or like this, very fast, okay, that you are gonna have an injury probably, or like this. Or like this, moving your feet like that. If you are doing these things with the feet, like that, like dancing, it means that you are not comfortable. You have to be in the right position, stable, and then move the dumbbells. And also try to have the right movement, the right pace, as I'm gonna show you right now. Like this. So I do a leg drive, I push my feet down when I lift the dumbbells, like this, okay? All the way up and all the way down, like this. So you avoid injuries, and also you let the chest know that it has to grow. And you are gonna have a better pump, and you are gonna grow, and you are gonna get stronger, and you are gonna improve a lot and progress quicker in the gym, like this, okay? Not very fast, not very slow, and not dancing like that, you know? Feet like this, you don't move. Push your feet down as you lift the dumbbells. So try to get down like this, okay? Imagine that you are going down like this, okay? This is the way how to do this exercise, but you can apply this pace to anything, to any other exercise. The point is not to do it very fast, or also not to stop here like this, here like this. Don't stop, so you keep going. Feel the muscles. Put your mind in the muscle that you are training. You are training your bicep, put the mind in the bicep. You are training your chest, put the mind in the chest, in your legs, in your back. No matter the muscle that you are training, the mind has to be there, you know. You have to feel the muscle all the time, like that. And then after a while, if you do things right, you're gonna have a heavier weight, you're gonna get bigger, stronger, you're gonna feel more confident, and you're gonna be much better. The second mistake that I see in the gym is that many people are changing the routine all the time. Like this week, I'm doing this routine, and then after a week, I haven't seen any result, I change the routine again, and in 2 weeks, I change it, and in 3 weeks, I change the routine again. So you are changing the routine all the time. That is not the way of doing things. You have to change the routine like every 4, 6, or 8 weeks maximum, and then change the routine. But keep doing the routine, have a routine. That's why it's called a gym routine, a training routine, because you have to have a routine in order to grow, to progress, and to handle heavier weight. If you are doing a certain amount of exercises, keep doing it for a few weeks, and then you will see the progression. And that is how you have to do things. Or the opposite, like you don't change the routine at all. If you are doing all the time the same thing, how do you expect you are gonna change? And how do you expect you are gonna build muscle if you are doing the same thing over and over again? Change the routine every 4, 6, or maximum 8 weeks. I usually recommend 4 to 6 weeks, but up to 8, okay, but 4 to 6 weeks. The third mistake that I see in the gym is that many people are not increasing weights. Like, for example, incline dumbbell press. You are doing 10 reps with the dumbbells, with the 20s, for example. And after a while, you keep going with the 20s. After a few months, you are still doing 10 or 12 reps with the 20s. How do you expect your muscles are gonna grow if you are carrying the same weight? The point is, a good number for hypertrophy is to do between 6 or 8, 8 to 12. It is a good number, 8 to 12 reps. If you do more than that, increase the weight. And then, with that heavier weight, keep going with that. If you do more than that, more than 12, increase the weight and increase it again and again. And after a while, after a few months, you are gonna see that you started with the 20s and now you are carrying the 28 or the 30s. You know, this is the way of how to grow in the gym. You have to carry heavier weight. The fourth mistake that I see in the gym is that many people are not eating properly, like you have lack of protein or you are eating so many cakes or so much fat. In order to grow in the gym, no matter how well you do everything in terms of training, that if you are not eating properly, you are not gonna see the results. I recommend you to eat 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. If your body weight is 70 kilos, 2 times that, like 140 grams of protein. That would be between food and supplements like protein powder in total per day. So you have to separate in a different meals, you know, don't have one meal with everything because that's not good. 3 to 5 meals per day, and then you have a balance, okay? Apart from protein, try to have fruit and vegetables because you will have the minerals and the vitamins that you need, okay, every day. And also the carbohydrates. If you have to lose fat, reduce the carbohydrates. If you want to build muscle and gain strength and weight, put more carbohydrates, more rice, more potatoes, more pasta. For protein, you have chicken, pork, beef, you have fish as well, eggs, protein powder, and that's all. And try also to drink water, enough of that. And the fifth and last mistake is that maybe you are not resting properly. Like for example, if yesterday I did chest, I can't do chest again today because my chest needs a few days to recover. And it happens with any muscle group. Train a muscle, let the muscle rest for a few days, so don't train it or stretch it, and then after that, after those days, you can train it again. That's why on the description of this video, you can watch a video where I talk about how to order exercises. Don't miss it. And that's all for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do making it for you. Follow me on social media, you have the links on the description of this video. And remember that when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. So that means that I'm gonna train one of you for free for 3 months. And I also recommend you to watch this video. Thanks guys, see you soon.